Hi, this is Chad with PrimalPal, and I am going to show you how to use the meal planner, how to navigate the meal planner, and how to use all the different features within the meal planner. So you can see the meal planner here, and how it's set up is that it gives you a weekly view. So you can see Monday through Sunday. So the meal plan, it's basically set up so that on a Saturday, Sunday, on the weekend, you can plan for the following week. Most people do their shopping on a Saturday or Sunday to prepare for the week ahead, and so that's how we have the meal planner set up. And you can see I have different meals already planned in for next week, and you might notice that not every single meal is planned. And really, why that is because there are a lot of times there's days where I just don't plan. I simply eat leftovers, or I might be eating out for lunch, things like that. The big one is dinner, and I usually always plan dinner, and so you can see that that's planned really throughout the whole next week. Sunday the 14th, you can say I didn't plan anything. Well, I know I'm not going to be home that day. I'm going to be at family's house. And so that's the great thing about our customizable meal plan is it does allow you to really customize it to fit your life. And so that's really what we did with this meal planner, and that was our intention. As far as how this meal planner works and how to plan recipes from this page, you can see over here there's a scroll bar, and you can quickly and easily kind of scroll through all the different recipes. And if you find one that you like, let's say here we have hot and sour Swiss chard. Well, you're not sure if you want to plan it, so if you click on it, the recipe will just automatically pop up, and you can scroll through and see if it's a recipe that interests you. And if it does, you can then simply take the hot and sour Swiss chard and just drag it over to the day that you want to plan it. And so I will plan it for Thursday, and I'll plan it for lunch. And so that's very easily how you do that. And if you want to change it, so let's say you want to delete something, you just simply hit the X, and it'll let you know that you've deleted it successfully. Another thing that you can do is within the meal planner, you can actually move things around. So you can say, well, Friday I have tortilla chips planned under the snacks category. I want to have those on Thursday night now. So within the meal planner, you can drag and drop all the different recipes that you're planning. As far as filtering recipes, and so maybe you don't just want to scroll through, you know specifically what you want to look for. You can quickly and easily select a course, and so you can see you can sort by breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, desserts, by cuisine, so American, Asian, Caribbean, Chinese, English. There's a number of different cuisines you can choose from. You can also select by recipe time. So if you want quick dinners, you might be in the 15 to 30 minute range, which that is the majority of the recipes. But you can choose and filter out by recipe time, and then you can also do that with dish type. So maybe brisket or crock pot. So there's a lot of different ways that you can filter your recipes out, and then you can also sort your recipes. So right now it's by recently added. So if you look down at the recipes here, these are the most recently added recipes into the PrimalPal system, and so they're on top. But if you go up, you can change that to course, let's say. So now all of the most recently added breakfasts are going to start, and then after breakfast it'll be lunch, dinner, so on and so forth. And you can do that with dish type and also with cuisine. Another thing that you can do is you can go to My Recipes. So if I click on My Recipes, it'll bring up all of your recipes that you've saved into your My Recipe box. And then you can quickly and easily scroll through your favorite recipes here. The other thing you can do is you can also do by My Preferences. And what that does is that takes out anything that you may be allergic to when you planned your preferences within the recipes page over here. And so you can see it's pretty easy to plan your recipes from this page if you would like to do that. You can also just use the search bar. And so you can actually close down the filter recipes to give you more room to see the recipes over on the right hand side. And you can say, put in here, let's say you want pancakes. So all of the pancakes in the system come up. You can see there's banana bread pancakes, carrot cake pancakes, blueberry pancakes, light and fluffy grain-free pancakes. And then you might not know what you want, so you can just kind of look through each one of them, figure out which recipe you want. When you find the one that you like, so maybe it's the banana bread pancakes, you simply drag and drop into your meal plan. So that is how you plan your weekly meals. There's also the ability to print out this page. And so it's very helpful to print this page out, put it on your refrigerator so that the family, or so you know, kind of what the plan is for the week. You know, each day you can look at the meal plan and know exactly what you're going to have, what you're going to be making. And so that can be very helpful for you. Also, you can change servings. So if you hit change servings, you will see that that they all have different defaulted serving sizes. And so taco salad is 4, banana bread pancakes is 6. Well, you can update that. And so if for dinners, you know, maybe it's always, you know, you want 4 servings, and you can see Parmesan breaded pork chops have 4, savory potato, sweet potato shepherd's pie is 4, but now paleo Indian style chicken curry has 6. Well, you can update that. You simply just put 4 in, hit update, and now it changes your shopping list to only get enough ingredients for 4 servings of the paleo Indian style chicken curry. And then the same thing with the perfect no-grill required steaks. And you can do that with all of the different recipes that you have here. And so you might have, you know, people over on Friday night, and so maybe that's, you know, maybe that's 10 servings. And so you can quickly and easily update the servings, and it'll automatically flow through and aggregate into your shopping list. And then to remove, if you're done here, you can remove all of the different serving sizes by just hitting change servings, and then you can see that it disappears. And you can also plan in advance. And so if you want to plan for maybe the next 15 days, next 30 days, whatever you'd like, you just scroll through here and you go next week. And you can see the following week I don't have any recipes planned at this point, but you can if you choose to do that. And so I'll just go back to previous week. And so that is, in a nutshell, how to use the meal planner to plan your weekly meals. I hope this is helpful, and it'll help you to plan your future meals. Thank you, and thanks for tuning in.